flying at Concordia Lutheran Church. We call it the Aviation Ministry. We fly every Wednesday morning. We are located across the street from the Magic House. We are in the gym underneath the new part of the church. We are is a bunch of people that enjoy the same thing, flying radio-controlled airplanes and electric airplanes. The weather is always good on Wednesday morning. We basically are friends, and we fly. People always have a dream to fly. You can see the radio is very small. I have all the functions I need. And now this plane, instead of a dream that I used to have how things might fly, I've made the dream a reality.
Yeah, I'm 88 years old, and I'd say that I've been active for 50 years, but I started out with radio control when they first found out that you could control an airplane with a radio signal, and in those days you couldn't buy equipment, you had to build your own. Somebody would publish a schematic and you'd follow it, you'd put it together and hope that it worked.
Carries a lot of history to me. I built a model of one of the same type of design as a control line airplane back when I was in the 7th grade. This airplane is almost 3 years old. It's flown thousands and thousands of flights. It represents what a full-size sport plane could be, and that's kind of me in there.
It's year-round flying with no weather concerns, and it's a great bunch of people to fly with. I'm basically a retired aeronautical engineer. I work for McDonnell Douglas, and how I got it? It all starts in childhood. I can't even remember the exact age, but it was, somewhere around 10, 12, 14, as you start building model airplanes. And then as technology progressed, you're into this tiny stuff that we can fly indoors. My wife says I have an innumerable number of airplanes, and I keep coming back because it's fun to fly, it's fun to be with these guys. It's an extremely mixed people. Just because we're here at the Lutheran Church, we have people from all denominations, and we get along just great.
Unless you crash into each other.
Even then, I've never heard a crossword said.
A lot of airplanes flying around, you can keep an eye out for them. It varies from person to person, but the airplanes are incredible nowadays. They've got really nice radio control equipment. It's airplanes that fly easily. They're light, they fly slowly, plenty of time.
Sort of the Lindbergh generation, interested in aviation, built all kind of model airplanes, realized my ambition of getting a private pilot's license. Well, I can't do that anymore. We just have a lot of fun here. Yes, I've had my grandchildren here, and of course it's easy for them. They're used to they're the generation of the Game Boys and that kind of stuff. They're used to this electronics. I'm not. So it takes an old-timer like me a little longer, but we can still enjoy it. And it's just practice.
Like any of the other people that you've seen in this video. And you're looking to learn how to fly, or just come and have a low-profile group that fly. Some of the people fly a lot. Some of the people sit around and talk a lot. Some of the people talk about their concerns. And we try to listen, we try to help people learn how to fly, and we try to help people with life. Most of these men have had a faith-based conversation with me one-on-one when times were hard.
I don't have an engineering background, but a lot of these men do, and I have learned so much from them about the theory of flight and how it works. And then radios and electronics are dragging me into the 21st century.
Now, there's always somebody here that'll hand you a slow-flying airplane and a transmitter and say, here, try it. And most people that try it, they get hooked, and they come back.